My dear Virgo, stop doubting your intuition right now because the cards are screaming what you were afraid to whisper. And today, the mask falls. You analyze every detail, you look at the gestures, the tone of voice, and your logical mind is trying to find an excuse for them, but your gut knows the truth. I am grandfather, and I am here to validate what your spirit has been telling you for weeks. There is no need to carry this burden of suspicion alone anymore. Before we turn over the cards that will change your path, I ask you to join our family here, press the like button to claim this truth, and subscribe so you never walk in the dark again. God bless your beautiful heart. You give so much to others, always fixing their problems. But now you must let me serve you. Stay with me until the very last card, because the specific details of this deception are hidden in the final outcome, and you cannot miss it. I am feeling a strong vibration of clarity coming through for you today. The spirits are gathering around this table to protect you from what is hidden. I want you to claim this protection right now. Go down to the comments and write, "I trust my intuition and I release all lies," to seal this energy around your aura. Now, watch my hands as I mix these cards, shuffling away the confusion that has plagued your mind. I am cutting the deck right here, separating the illusion from the reality. The first card that jumps out to me is the Seven of Swords. And oh, my child, this is exactly what I feared, but also what confirms your suspicion. This card is the thief in the night, the one who smiles while taking something precious from you. It speaks of a strategy, a plan that was made behind your back while you were busy working hard and taking care of everyone else. You see, Virgos are known for their reliability, and this person used your reliable nature against you. They knew you would be too busy making sure everything was perfect to notice their slippery movements. But the Seven of Swords is now face up on my table, which means their stealth is over. I am pulling another card to cover this one to see who dares to do this to you. The King of Cups appears in the reversed position. This is someone who presents themselves as emotionally mature, perhaps someone you trusted with your deepest feelings. In the reversed position, he is manipulative, using emotions as a weapon rather than a gift. He has been playing on your sympathies, making you feel guilty whenever you ask a question. Does this sound familiar to you, my daughter? You asked for clarity, and they gave you confusion, making you feel like you were the one overthinking. But look here. Right next to him comes the moon. The moon illuminates the shadows, and for a Virgo who craves clarity in facts, the moon can be a terrifying card because it represents the unseen. However, in this reading, the moon is your ally because it is shining a light on the deception. It tells me that this lie is not just about a single action, but about a false reality they constructed. They have been gaslighting you, making you doubt your own sanity. I see you sitting up late at night, replaying conversations in your head, trying to make the pieces fit. Stop doing that immediately. The pieces do not fit because they are from different puzzles. I am sensing that this deception involves communication, perhaps messages that were deleted or conversations that were hushed when you entered the room. I am drawing the Page of Swords now, and this is your energy, my sharp-witted Virgo. You are starting to investigate, you are watching, and you are ready to cut through the noise. This card tells me that you recently saw something, a small detail, maybe a name or a time that didn't add up. That small detail is the thread that unravels the whole sweater. Do not ignore it. The spirits are urging me to dig deeper into why this happened. I am pulling the Five of Pentacles. This suggests a feeling of lack or insecurity on their part. They lied not because you are not enough, but because they feel empty inside. They needed to seek validation elsewhere or hide their financial or emotional instability from your critical eye. You have high standards, my child, and that intimidates weak souls. They were afraid of your judgment, so they built a wall of lies to protect their fragile ego. But is there a third party involved? This is the question that hangs heavy in the air. I am shuffling the cards again to focus purely on this specific question. The energy is shifting, becoming dense. I need to pull 3 more cards to see the full picture of their surroundings. The first card is the Three of Cups. Oh, my dear, take a deep breath. The Three of Cups often signifies celebration and friendship, but in the context of the Seven of Swords and the Moon, it points to a third energy. It does not always mean a lover. It could be a group of friends or family members who are in on the secret. People who are smiling at you while knowing what is happening behind the scenes. This hurts more than the lie itself, the betrayal of the circle. But wait, I am placing the Justice card right on top of it. Justice is your card of truth and karma. It is here to tell you that the scales are balancing. You do not need to seek revenge. The universe is already handling the paperwork. The sword of justice is swift. I see that within the next 2 weeks, a conversation will happen that will expose everything without you having to say a word. You will be in a position of power. I am looking at the bottom of the deck, and I see the tower. Do not be afraid. The tower is destruction, yes, but it is the destruction of a prison. This lie was a prison for your soul. When the tower falls, and it will fall soon, you will walk out of the rubble untouched, dusting off your clothes. I feel a strong urge to look at the financial aspect of this lie, as Virgos are governed by Mercury and the earth element. Practical matters are vital to you. Is this lie costing you money? I am turning over the Four of Pentacles. They are holding on to something tightly. There is a resource, money, or information that they are hoarding. They are afraid that if you know the truth, you will cut off the supply. You are the provider, the stabilizer, and they are terrified of losing the comfort you provide. It is selfish, purely selfish. I want to see what your immediate future holds if you confront them today versus if you wait. If you confront them now, the card is the Knight of Swords. Fast, aggressive, chaotic. It will be a fight, words will be sharp, and you might say things you regret in the heat of the moment. But if you wait just a little longer and let the Justice card do its work, the outcome is the Temperance card. Balance, healing, and divine timing. The spirits are advising patience, not inaction, but strategic patience. Watch, observe, document. Let them think they have fooled you. Let them get comfortable in their lie. That is when they will make the mistake. That is when the slip-up happens. I see a specific date coming up. A number 5 is significant. It could be 5 days from now or the 5th of the month. Pay attention to the phone, to the digital messages. The truth is often hidden in the glowing screen. I am going to pull a card for your heart space because I know this is heavy for you. You are strong, but you are also sensitive. The Nine of Swords shows me your anxiety, the sleepless nights. You wake up at 3 a.m. with your mind racing. Grandfather wants you to know that this anxiety is not yours to keep. It is the energy of the liar transferring to you. Return it to sender. Imagine a mirror around you, reflecting all that confusion back to them. You will see them start to stutter, start to look nervous, while you remain calm. That is your power. Now, I feel we need to go deeper into who this King of Cups figure really is in your life. Is it a partner, a family member, or a colleague? The cards are ready to clarify this identity further. I am laying down the Emperor, but he is looking away from the Queen of Pentacles. This dynamic is extremely telling. The Queen of Pentacles is you, grounded, generous, managing the realm. The Emperor is the authority figure, the husband, the father, or the boss. His looking away signifies shame. He cannot look you in the eye. It is not that he does not love or respect you. It is that he has compromised his own integrity, and he knows you will see it. He feels small in your presence right now. But what is he hiding specifically? I am turning over the Eight of Wands. This is communication coming in fast. It represents news from a distance, perhaps an online connection or plans made for travel that you were not informed about. The energy here is frantic. It feels like he is trying to juggle too many things at once, and the balls are about to drop. Let me look closer at the outcome if you choose to forgive. It is a difficult question, I know. My heart aches for you because forgiveness is a virtue. But trust is a fortress once broken. It is hard to rebuild. I am pulling the Six of Swords. This means moving to calmer waters. If you choose to forgive, things will get better, but only if you leave the current situation behind. You cannot stay in this house of lies. Either the behavior changes completely, or you must physically or emotionally distance yourself to find peace. The transition will be slow. I see you in a boat, looking back at the turbulence, sad but determined. But what if you walk away? What does the universe have in store for my single or ready-to-be single Virgos? I am pulling the Ace of Pentacles. A brand new opportunity, solid, tangible, real. This is not a fantasy. This is a new offer, a new person, or a new career path that offers you the security you have been craving. It is a gift from the universe saying, I have something better for you. The contrast between the reversed King of Cups and this Ace of Pentacles is striking. One is draining you, the other is filling your cup. You have a choice to make, my child, but you do not have to make it today. Today is about seeing the truth. Today is about acknowledging that you were right all along. I want to pull one more card regarding this secret enemy, the snake in the grass we mentioned earlier, who is whispering in the king's ear. I turn over the Queen of Swords. This is a sharp-tongued woman. She is bitter, perhaps an ex-partner of his or a jealous friend of yours. She is cold and calculating. She has been feeding him misinformation, playing on his insecurities to create a wedge between you two. She does not want him for herself necessarily. She just does not want to see you happy. Misery loves company, and she is very lonely. Do not engage with her. She wants a reaction. Silence is your best weapon against her. Now, let's look at the guidance from the spirit guides for the next 72 hours. What should you do? The Hermit card appears. This is your card, Virgo. This is you retreating into your inner wisdom. The spirits are saying, withdraw your energy. Stop asking questions. Stop checking their last seen status. Go within. Shine your light internally. When you pull back, they will come forward. Your absence will be louder than your screams. In the silence of the hermit, you will find the answers you seek. I see you lighting a candle, perhaps a white one for clarity. Do this tonight. Ask your ancestors to reveal the next step. As I hold my hand over the deck, I feel a sudden warmth. There is a message coming from someone who has passed over, a protective male figure in your lineage. He is standing behind you, his hand on your shoulder. He is telling me to pull the star card, hope, healing, renewal. After the storm of the tower, the star shines the brightest. You are being guided. You're not alone in this mess. This deception was necessary to shake you awake, to direct you towards your true north. You were settling for less than you deserve, and the universe said, no more. It hurts now, but soon you will look back and thank God for this revelation. I feel there is still more to uncover about the financial implications I saw earlier with the Four of Pentacles. I am going to dig deeper into the money trail because something there is not adding up, and it is crucial for your stability. I am not leaving this table until we uncover exactly what is happening with your resources, because the Four of Pentacles was a warning shot. But the cards I am pulling now are the artillery. I am turning over the Ten of Pentacles, but alas, it arrives in the reverse position. My child, this is serious. The Ten of Pentacles usually represents family wealth, inheritance, or long-term financial stability. In reverse, it screams of a crack in the foundation. Someone has been chipping away at your security stone by stone. This is not just about a few dollars missing from a wallet. This is about future plans being jeopardized. Did you have a savings goal? A plan to buy a house or invest? I feel that the resources meant for this shared future have been diverted. I see a leakage. It is like a faucet left dripping in a room you rarely enter, and now the floor is rotting. You need to check the accounts that you do not look at every day, the hidden accounts, the old policies, the shared subscriptions. Right next to this instability, the devil card slams onto the table. Do not look away. The devil speaks of bondage, addiction, and materialism. This confirms my fear that the money is not just lost, it is being consumed by vice. This person has a secret habit. It could be gambling, it could be reckless spending to impress others, or it could be something darker, like a debt they are terrified to tell you about. The devil tells me they feel chained to this secret. They want to stop, but they cannot. And because they cannot stop, they lie to you to keep the peace. They play on your good nature. You, the Virgo who budgets and plans, who sacrifices immediate pleasure for long-term gain, you are unknowingly funding their lack of discipline. This is a violation of your hard work. I can feel your blood pressure rising. I can feel the heat in your cheeks. Breathe with me. Anger is useful, but only if it is controlled. We need facts, not just fury. I am pulling the Six of Pentacles to see where this energy is flowing. In this context, it shows an imbalance of giving and receiving. You are the hand that gives, dropping coins into the beggar's cup. But who is the beggar? Is it them? Or are they playing the big shot, giving your money to someone else? Remember the Queen of Swords we saw earlier? The bitter third party? I have a strong suspicion that resources are flowing toward her direction. It might not be direct cash. It could be gifts, dinners, or time which equals money. They are investing in a connection outside of your union while your own garden needs watering. This is the ultimate betrayal for an earth sign like you. It is not just the emotional cheating. It is the theft of your energy and your labor. I see a specific transaction date. The number 15 or 25 stands out. Check your records around those dates. The spirits are very specific about this. But I want to know, Is there a legal document involved? The Justice card appeared earlier, hinting at legalities. I am shuffling for a card representing contracts. The Ace of Swords cuts through the deck. Yes, there is a truth that will be revealed through a document, a text message, an email, or a letter that was hidden in a drawer. The Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. It cuts both ways. It will hurt to read it, but it will set you free. This document contains the proof you need. It is the missing puzzle piece that will make you say, I knew it. You are not crazy. You are not paranoid. You are perceptive. And they hate that about you because it makes it hard for them to operate in the shadows. I am sensing that this document is related to a promise they made to you that they have already broken. Now, let's look at their current state of mind. Are they remorseful? The Five of Cups shows up. They are looking at 3 spilled cups, mourning their loss. But 2 cups remain standing behind them. This tells me they are regretful, yes, but mostly they are regretting that they are losing control, not necessarily that they hurt you. They are wallowing in self-pity. Why is this happening to me, they ask, as if they are the victim. Do not fall for the tears of a crocodile. Virgos have a savior complex. You want to fix the broken bird. But this bird broke its own wings. If you try to fix them now, you will be dragged down into their mud. The Five of Cups warns you, do not focus on what is spilled. Focus on the 2 cups standing. Those 2 cups represent your dignity and your self-worth. Pick them up and walk away. I want to see what happens if you stay silent for another week. If you play the game of the hermit, as I advised, I am pulling the magician. This is powerful. If you stay silent, you regain control. The magician has all the tools on the table. By not reacting, you force them to show their hand. They will get nervous. They will start making mistakes. They will try to provoke you to see if you still care. And when you give them nothing, they will panic. In that panic, the truth will come out naturally. You won't have to dig. They will confess. I see a conversation happening in a vehicle or while in transit. You're looking out the window. They are driving or sitting next to you, and the words just start spilling out of their mouth. They can't handle the silence. Your silence is a mirror reflecting their guilt. Let's dig deeper into your future potential. I know you are worried about being alone, about starting over. The fear of the unknown is a Virgo's enemy. I am pulling the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, look at this beauty. This is the independent woman or man in the garden. She has everything she needs. She is abundant. She is beautiful. And she is alone but not lonely. She has a bird on her hand representing control over her own thoughts. This card is a promise from the universe. If you choose to walk this path alone, you will not only survive, you will thrive. You will have more money, more peace, and more beauty in your life than you ever did with this dead weight attached to your ankle. You will buy the things you want without guilt. You will decorate your home the way you like. You will sleep diagonally in the bed. The 9 of Pentacles is the ultimate card of self-sufficiency. It tells me that your financial success is tied to your independence. The moment you cut the cord, your abundance will flow. But wait, the spirits are nudging me toward a warning. There is someone else watching this situation. A younger energy. I am pulling the Page of Wands. This could be a child, or a younger sibling, or someone who looks up to you. They are watching how you handle this. You are setting an example for them. If you accept this disrespect, you teach them that disrespect is acceptable. But if you stand tall, You teach them courage. This situation is bigger than just you and the liar. It is about the legacy of strength you leave behind. Who is this page of wands in your life? Think about it. They need you to be strong right now. I am feeling a sudden shift in the energy, a cold breeze. The high priestess is coming through. She is the keeper of secrets. She is sitting between the black and white pillars. She is telling me that there is one more layer to this deception that we haven't touched yet. It involves a name starting with M, A, or J. Does this resonate? This person is not who you think they are. The high priestess urges us to look behind the veil. I am going to draw 3 final cards to reveal the nature of this mysterious influence and what is coming in the next 30 days that will shake the ground beneath your feet. Stay with me, because the final outcome card is often the most shocking one. The High Priestess is not a card of simple gossip. She deals with deep soul contracts and hidden knowledge. The initials M.A. or J are significant. This could be a name, a location, or even a month like May, August, or January that holds the key to this mystery. The cards are telling me that this person connected to these initials holds the missing piece of the puzzle. They are the witness. And the High Priestess says that within 3 days a revelation connected to this letter will land in your lap. You won't even have to look for it. It will arrive like a feather falling from the sky. But now I must pull the final outcome card, the card that dictates your destiny after the dust settles. I am shaking the deck one last time, pouring all my protective energy into it for you. I turn over the Judgment card. This is it, my child. This is the moment of awakening. The Judgment card depicts the dead rising from their graves at the sound of the angel's trumpet. This is not about death. It is about rebirth. It means the period of stagnation, of lying to yourself, of accepting crumbs, is officially over. You are rising up. You are seeing things clearly for the first time in years. This deception, as painful as it is, was the trumpet call you needed. Without it, you would have stayed in a dead situation forever. The universe loves you too much to let you sleep through your own life. The Judgment card says that you are being called to a higher purpose, a higher vibration. This person who lied to you, they cannot go where you are going. They are too heavy with their deceit. You are becoming lighter. I see you standing at a crossroads, but this time you are not confused. You are empowered. You are going to make a decision that shocks everyone around you. You are going to put yourself first. And when you do that, the doors of abundance that were closed will swing open. The financial leak we saw earlier, it gets plugged the moment you speak your truth. The anxiety, it vanishes when you stop carrying their secrets. You are a Virgo, the healer of the zodiac, but now it is time to heal yourself. I want you to look at the bottom of the deck for the shadow energy leaving your life. It is the 10 of Swords, the painful ending. It is over. The swords are in the back, yes, but the sun is rising in the distance. The worst is behind you. You have already survived the betrayal. Now you just have to survive the recovery, and you will. My dear child, listen to Grandfather. You are protected, you are loved, and you are right. Do not let anyone gaslight you ever again. Take this reading as your shield. Wear it like armor. I want you to come back to this channel whenever you feel weak, and I will remind you of your strength. Before you go, I have one request. If this reading touched your soul, if you felt the truth in my words, like this video and subscribe to our family. We are growing stronger together every day. And leave that comment below. I am rising, and I leave the lies behind. Claim it. Seal it. I will see you in the next reading, where we will look at the new love coming in for you. God bless you, my daughter, my son. Go in peace, but walk with your eyes open.